Hi Pisces, welcome to 2019. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and whatever you celebrate, and if you don't celebrate anything, then I hope it was wonderful. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Show me love and relationship energy present for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the... So the Hangman, Pisces, popping out in reverse. You have the Star and the Page of Cups. The Sun in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. And for the outcome, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups, with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry, I don't think I have a cold. There's a cough going around or something. I don't know. My clients, sometimes they come and see me and they're sick, and I get to experience that sometimes. So pardon me if I'm hacking and wheezing, but whatever, I'm going to ramble. I don't want to ramble. Let's get into your reading. Okay, Pisces. So past energy, you may still be dealing with some of this. You have the Hangman in reverse. So this is basically coming out of a time of stagnation. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be stagnation. Sometimes it can be where we've chosen to take time for ourselves. We go inward. It's like there's a blockage in regard to the communication that we will give to others, in regard to whatever it is we need to close off for and take time for. You have the Star with that. You've got two major arcana popping out together. Total, you have three major arcana in this reading. You've got the Hangman, you've got the Star, and you have the Sun. So here it's like we're healing. We're coming out of a situation where there's definite regret. I'm feeling regret. This card typically doesn't denote regret. It talks about coming to an understanding within ourselves. I'm feeling regret. I'm feeling regret. Somebody feels regretful to me, and it's like they're trying to balance out a situation. They're trying to... What is that? It's like they're trying to find the initiative to come forward and communicate here. You have the Page of Swords. This communicates apologies. That's what it feels like. It feels like somebody wants to apologize to you, or it feels like somebody wants to clear the air, communicate some sort of... I don't know. I'm hearing the word hoopla, and that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, clear the hoopla. I don't know. Because hoopla to me is kind of like a slang word for like silly energy, silly endeavors. Like, okay, so it feels like they're coming at it with an approach where it's like they are treating it lesser than what it was. That's what it feels like. They're treating it, they're dumbing it down. Okay, so it's like their approach in a certain way is to dumb it down, which you're going to recognize because you're not going to deal with that. It's almost as if you're going to call them out on that, because you recognize that that's a pattern of theirs. And by doing that, it's like you help them break that pattern, but also you truly help them break that pattern because it's something that you're not going to engage in, like, at all, like for the long term. You know, I think this is almost like a finality in a certain way. This feels like a finality in a certain way. yeah, it's like this person, it's almost as if like they've gotten the courage now to come and communicate, even though I feel that this is them. I feel that this is them, Pisces. This is also Pisces card, Pisces energy. I feel that this energy is them, Pisces. It's like they've taken however long they've taken to heal themselves from whatever situation, mind blockage, frustration, limitation that they've had. And it's like they want to come and communicate to you and give you an extension of an emotional overture. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know why those words are so floral, but they are. It's like an emotional overture, but they're... Some of you, it's like they're going to dumb it down. Some of you, they just want to talk. Okay, let's get on. You have the Sun in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. So in regard to this situation, this is the present energy for you. It's like you've waited for this. You've been incredibly patient for this. The information has not come. You are still not understanding the totality within this situation. And it's like, I think at this point, you know, you're more so paying attention to the stability within your life. I think it's like you've let this pass on. There's like it's like some of you, it's going to be just like water under the bridge at this point because it's taken so long to communicate with this energy. Some of you, it's like you're more so involved in your own life right now. At this point, you're dealing with things that are going to stabilize you. You're dealing with job situations. If you're an entrepreneur, you're taking on more. You are basically making sure that everything that you're getting into is going to be something substantial and I think positive. You're feeling positive in all of the ways that you're accessing the things that you need to be accessing for the future. It's like that's your goal. That's your focus at this time. There's not really any room for error. And it almost feels like this was an error, but it's like this doesn't equate how it once did to you or for you. It's not the same energy that you used to hold with it. And I think in a certain way, through a level of patience and having to wait and having to piece this out without any type of information from this person or like the full picture, it's like you've gathered enough information on your own through the patience, through the time. You've healed yourself in certain ways and you're choosing to, it's like you'll hear them, but I don't really think it's going to go that far, Pisces. I really don't. I feel that it's more so, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I really care for you, but like, what do you want from me? Like, what do you want from me? I think it's more like that. Like, what do you want from me? Because it's like you have your ducks in a row. You have your decision-making done. It's like you're looking at all angles of yourself in your life. You're moving forward towards things that are stable. You're fortifying your life in ways that you've never done before. And it's like through this too, it's illuminating things that you didn't know about yourself. It's kind of bringing to light certain energies where it's like you may have been stagnant in certain ways. And now alleviating this situation in your life, should that be through hearing something from somebody, or should it be through just the understanding of where you've come to from this situation? It's like you're moving forward towards what you want. This situation is no longer, it doesn't have your heart the way it once did. That's what I'm trying to say. You're more involved in yourself and your own gain, your own personal gain. And that's a really positive thing. It's interesting because at the bottom of the deck, this Queen of Wands, you know, somebody who's very fiery, somebody who's passionate about the direction that they choose to go in life, somebody who sees what they want and they go after it, you know, and they do so happily. They do so happily. Under her, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is talking about going it alone, being on your own and happy about it, building stability towards what you want in your life, putting hard work and effort into what you want in your life. I feel that this person is going to talk to you about wanting to come back and like start over, but it's such a minuscule offer here. It's such a minuscule offer here when it's like your energy is this you've got two queens. You know, it's like standing in the power of two major energies within ourselves. One who's very stabilizing, one who goes after what they want in life, one who is a nurturer, but of the self. You know, they're very calculated in very good ways. You know, they build things in their life for the long run. The other is somebody who goes after her passions. She goes after her dreams, and she's fueled by her own will. She trusts her energy. She trusts her intuition. She drops them on the floor. You know, that's the energy that you've stepped into, Pisces, or you will be stepping into once you start to understand the things that you needed to let go in this situation. It's your own illumination. This person feels like they're coming back to communicate something, but an apology, burying the hatchet is another word that's a term that's coming out. That's my cat Marcel. I've been looking for him all night. Yeah, it feels like they're wanting to come forth and communicate something with you, but what is this person going to offer your energy? This is a page. This is very young energy. And if it's taken them this long to come to you and communicate something, if it's taking them this long, you know, they may be healing from something in their own life. Who knows? But like, is that what you want? You know, is that what you want? It's almost as if their energy doesn't match yours anymore. Yeah, it's almost as if their energy doesn't match yours anymore. And it's like, it couldn't if they tried. That's what it feels like. It couldn't if they tried. You're up here now. You've exalted yourself through trial and error. That's what I'm saying. That's what's saying. That's the words. You've exalted yourself through trial and error, understanding different levels of your emotional expansion within this situation. How we learn. It's been a very step by step by step, and you can. It's almost as if you can count the phases within how you've experienced the situation, and it's like a time frame. It's a time frame, and you've done very well in this, Pisces. You've ascended to where you need to be in your own life. But now that doesn't resonate with where this person is. It's like they're trying to catch up with you. And, you know, it's like you're going up, up, up in an elevator, and they're on an escalator that's broken. You know, it's like, it's not, you can't meet up, you know, and for you to have to go back down, that's not going to work because it's going to take away from you. This person into the upcoming, like, energy that's popping out. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who wants to basically give energy towards a situation. They want to stabilize something. They want to work hard on it. But here, I feel like you're like, oh, no, no, no. I'm working hard on what I need to do. I'm making sense of my life. You know, you chose to leave me. You chose to do whatever you did to me. You chose to treat me as if I were ish. Like, what is that? You know, like, sure, you can illuminate till the cows come home, but I've already done my own level of understanding and illumination within this situation, so I can actually stabilize my life and move forward towards something that's going to be far better, and it's going to make me happy, you know? I gratefully and graciously accept the honor of being on my own. Under that, you have, oh shit, yeah. Under that, you have the Justice. So this is universal connection toward you. This is when you take the initiative to protect yourself in life, when you take the initiative to get things out of your life that no longer serve you, the universe says, yes, let me help you with that. Let me be on your side. And they help move things along. Under that, you have the Queen of Swords. So this is an energy where we are very, very clear in what we want, and we just let things go. It's like we cut things out entirely if they don't serve us. You know, a person may try and apologize to you. They may try to communicate something to you, Pisces, but do you really want it? Like, do you really, really want it? Because I feel if you were to go back to that situation or like to re-engage with this person, it's like you're shutting things down within yourself, and it's like, it's unraveling what you've done. It feels like it would be not what you want in the outcome. The outcome doesn't feel like what you want. After this Eight of Pentacles, you know, them offering something positive, them trying to put more effort into a situation. And it's almost as if it's not half-hearted from them. It's like they may be genuine about it, but it's like they don't know how to go about putting the type of work that you would need. Through this situation, you've exalted yourself. They're not able to catch up at this point. You can't work with somebody when it's like they want to give you something, but it's minimal. It's minimal, Pisces, and it's like they don't know how to do it because they don't speak your language anymore. And it's not that they don't speak English or Arabic or German, like it's that they don't speak your spiritual language anymore. You've ascended to a certain degree, and it's like they don't know how to deal with that. They don't understand how to tap into that, you know? That progression is not for them, or it hasn't been for them. For them to catch up with you now would be like, good luck, you know? Yeah. You have the Two of Swords here, Pisces. So this is basically energy. It can be a standoff. It can be a standstill. It can be a stalemate. It can be just really not like understanding the direction that you want to take, having blinders on in regard to the direction that you want to make. It's like, I feel though here, it's like a recognition of the understanding of what I want, what I don't want, and where I'm going to go, you know? And I think also too, you've got the moon very prominent in two cards that are next to each other. I feel here too, Pisces, that in regard to this person, it's going to be very difficult for you to trust them. It's going to be very difficult for you to understand where they're coming from. It's like you'll understand where they're coming from, but like the reasoning behind what they've done and how they've done it, that doesn't make sense to you. And also like it doesn't jive with what you feel and what you truly believe in regard to what they're telling you. And you can't put work into that. You can't put effort into that because it doesn't align with you. It's not an energetic match. And you'll understand that when they approach you. You'll understand that immediately when you actually get information from them. And like, it's not going to resonate with you to the point where you'll want to put energy into it. The last card here is the Eight of Cups. This is literally walking away, Pisces. She's wearing red. That's about wisdom, gaining wisdom in a situation. You leave a situation for yourself, which is utterly positive. Nine of Pentacles, taking it on your own, but like gracefully, graciously, honestly, looking at everything that you've gone through and looking at what you need to do on your own. It's almost as if this person now has become like something of an afterthought to a degree. And like, yes, their importance in your life was once something important, special. Like they were, I feel like there was a magnitude here in regard to them, but it's like you have bigger fish to fry. You've got things going on. You have life happening and you're tending to it. And that's really important for you to not like put yourself or your experience that you're getting into on the back burner so you can start to re-engage with this person. I think for most of you, you're going to be very like, I'm sorry, you know, thank you for coming. Thank you for talking to me. That doesn't work for me. I've got a lot of things going on, and maybe you'll experience this as a lesson and not treat people like that again or anymore, you know? So let's go ahead and clarify some cards, Pisces. So for the Hangman, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Two of Swords. So it's like this person, again, this person who's taken forever to communicate, they're now wanting to come forth. They're bringing the truth. They're bringing pieces of the truth, but there's still a level here where it's like there's been some stagnancy. They're still holding off, and I feel like they're holding off in regard to telling you everything that you're going to find, that you need to find out. The moon is prevalent here, okay? Yeah, it's like they have, it's like they want to bring clarity, but it's not exactly what you need, you know? They want a new beginning, but it's, I feel like it's kind of also blowing smoke up your ass in certain ways because they aren't able to be honest with themselves, okay? The way that they go about communication, the way that they go about opening their heart, it's almost as if things are stifled for them. You are on a different level, a different plane in regard to your ascension in life, your ascension in your spiritual being. This person is still down here. It's like they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to communicate with you. You meant something very great to them in their life, but it's like the understanding of how to communicate now with you, how to connect with you now. It's almost as if they recognize that they're at a deficit, you know, they're at a level where it's like they can't truly connect with you. And I think that that's frustrating them. Show me the star. So you have the High Priestess in reverse for the star, Pisces. I feel very much that this is the energy of this person, Pisces, with the 3 of fire. So the 3 of wands here. It's like they want to communicate with you. It's something that they want very much. But again, this person, before they left you or before they did whatever they did, it's like they did not use their judgment. They did not use their intuition. They were very off in regard to how they treated you, but also how they treated themselves in the situation, because it's like the way that they did it, they didn't regard you or themselves to the point where it's like it ended things. It caused things to die. It caused things to come to a stalemate. Okay, due to certain levels of lies and deception here. But you have to be careful in regard to how you re-engage with this person. I really don't think that you should. That's my honest truth. Show me the Page of Cups for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the Page of Cups for Pisces. So you have 2 cards flying out. So you have the Ace of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups in reverse, Pisces. This person is emotionally imbalanced. They're hurting. It's like they've dragged their heels to get to this point, but it's almost as if this is a lesson from the universe, okay? This is a major arcana card. These are lessons that we need to learn. This person is learning how to use their voice. This person is starting to learn how to stand in their own power. And you were a very huge tool in that. You were a component to them learning how to stand in their own power and be honest. But that doesn't mean that you have to stick around for it. That doesn't mean that you have to be the catalyst for everything. You know, this person, they're growing up and you've been helpful and instrumentative in their growth, but you have to let it go at a certain point. You can't, you know, you can't hold the baby forever. And it feels like this person acted very childish. Show me the Sun in reverse for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the Sun. So you, yeah, okay. So you have the, I'm sorry, in this deck too, there's a lot of nudity and sexual, sexually graphic imagery. So if you're under 18, you probably want to look, but you probably should avert your eyes. So you have the 5 of Wands here with the Chariot. So it's like in regard to this energy for the Sun in reverse, whatever is being brought here, whatever communication is being brought, you know, I feel like they want to communicate a situation between 3 people. It's like, and that situation didn't end well for them. It ended in fighting and conflict for them. And it was almost as if like, they know they made decisions that were not thought out at all, especially in regard to the longevity of knowing you, the longevity of the relationship they were in. It's almost as if they treated it like childish. It's like a, how do you say that? Like a party favor, like, oh, I can have one of those and one of those and one of those and one of those, but one of those are people. Like you can't have a person. It's not like I mean, some people are players. Some people will have sex with anything. Some people, you know, some people are people who are very loose, you know, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, literally, as long as there's consenting behavior and agreements between everybody. Here, I don't feel that there's consent here, and I feel that somebody overstepped their bounds and their power. They thought that they had power, and it's like, no. And there's conflict about it now, still, but, you know, the illumination of that, whatever, you know. And then you have the Chariot. So it's like when you have that information, sure, it may cause you to get some closure, But like you let it go. You have other things to do. I feel, Pisces, that you're going to be under the spotlight in a lot of ways, whether that be literal under the spotlight in front of the camera, Pisces, or it's just there's a new level of scrutiny in your life that you're going to have to let this stuff go to pay attention to. Like, and that may be through work, that may be if you're an entrepreneur, like there's going to be certain levels of scrutiny and new understanding in regard to your life, how you're going to be effective in your life. You're going to be watched in certain ways, Pisces. And that doesn't mean creepy. That just means if you're working, you're going to be watched on the level of work that you're producing. If you're producing something like I am here, you're literally going to be watched. If, you know, like stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm talking about. You're ascending to a new level, but like this situation, it doesn't require your attention any longer. You've dealt with it enough on the internal level, which is great. And you have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck in regard to that. Chariot flying out. That's movement in a new direction in a positive way, okay? You have your own illumination from this situation. It's almost as if you don't need them to come back and talk to you. And you understand that. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, here, I don't know if you saw that or not, but like this card flew out and flipped upside down. You have the page, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles. It's the page, it's the knave, it's the page. He's in reverse though, and it's not pentacles, it's fire. It's fire. It's in regard to the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, my words are tongue-tied. Yeah, this person, it's like they don't know how to approach you. They're coming with half of the story. They're coming with incremental pieces of the story. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for you. And again, it's a page trying to communicate with a queen. Come on. Come on. Okay? There's not much movement there. You have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Fire. This is burdens. This is frustration. It's letting it go, though. The Tens are finalities. They're cards of finality. Lessons learned. I can drop these burdens now. You know, I feel, too, though, here, Pisces, as well. This person has a lot of guilt in regard to how they treated you. They have a lot of internal guilt. And I feel that they have guilt, too, because it's like, well, they've treated other people this way. You were like the kicker. There's something about here where it's like you were the kicker in regard to how this changed their perception and how they treat people from this point on. But they're still playing games. That's what it feels like. They're not coming forth with everything. And there's still options for them as well. They have the Seven of Cups here too. You have other things to do. You have options in your own life. You don't need to be somebody's side saddle. This is somebody who's... Show me the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you have the Six of Pentacles here, Pisces. So in regard to this Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody who is saying that they want to stabilize things. They're saying that they want to work on things with you. They're saying that this is what they want to do. I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles here, because I feel as well with that Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck for the last round, I feel that this person has some sort of other side meat, okay? That's what I feel. And on the bottom of the deck here for this card, you have the Queen of Swords. So this is really, you have the Queen over here popping out. Queen of Swords twice in your reading, Pisces. This energy is where we cut things out that no longer serve us. And if it doesn't resonate with in truth, off with its head, you know. Show me the Two of Swords for Pisces. Yeah, you've got the Nine of Cups here, Pisces. It's either continue with this or move towards what you want. You have the Eight of Cups here at the final card. It's moving towards the Nine of Cups. This is talking about moving towards what you want in your life and making it happen. It's utterly positive, okay? Show me the Eight of Cups for Pisces. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups, Pisces, and the Five of Cups. You need to heal over this situation. I feel like it's left you in some pretty negative space with yourself, but you've got to heal from it. You know, walking away from it is going to be the best possible thing for you to do. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. Cups, 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 all over here. This is water energy. This person could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have the Page of Cups, but which this offer is coming from, this communication is coming from. But this person also needs to heal. It's like they want to offer something, but they're offering an emotional connection or emotional outpouring to you from a place of pain. They feel a lot of guilt in regard to whatever it is that they walked away from with you. And now you're walking away from them because it's like, why resurrect this? There's nothing to it. Why am I going to resurrect this? There's no point, you know. The Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They're trying to talk to you emotionally about emotional endeavors. But underneath, you have the Knight of Wands. This person, it's like they can't get their shit together. King of Air underneath. Cut this out, Pisces. There's no point in it anymore. I'm going to clarify that one card and then we're going to call it good, okay? Show me the Six of Pentacles for Pisces. Yeah, okay, so this person, you have the Six of Swords in reverse. This is going back to a situation. They have something already that they're going back to. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. So this person could either be married, Pisces, or it's like they're having a very difficult time letting go of a partner. That situation may be something where they're getting financial money from them. They're getting money from that person. There may be financial ties. There may be children involved in regard to that person. So it's like they have to be connected. I don't think you want to be involved with this anymore, Pisces. It's done. You have the Emperor here with the Empress on top of it. It's like this person is connected to somebody else. They're giving energy to somebody else. This is a card in reverse. It's a card of returning to things that are frustrating and we're not letting them go. And sometimes we can't let them go because there are ties. Underneath the Emperor, you have the Seven of Swords. I don't think you want to be involved with this, Pisces. All right, I'm going to go. My name is Isel. I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and I will see you in a few weeks for the second portion of January. Yeah, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope this was helpful. All right, take care. Bye, Pisces.